Chickens at $3. Sold for $10? This farm does it. 1,000 birds per hour without touching a feather. Their secret? Just 3 machines. And today, you're going to see how they make massive profits while you're still thinking about your next side hustle. The numbers are wild. And real. This farm processes 1,000 chickens per hour using just 3 smart machines. Let's break it down. Machine number 1. Chicken defeathering machine. Let's start with the machine that transforms one of the messiest jobs in poultry processing into a clean, fast, and scalable operation. The chicken defeathering machine. In small and mid-size farms, plucking chickens manually can be a huge bottleneck. It's time-consuming, labor-intensive, and frankly, not something most people enjoy doing. But this machine? It changes the game completely. Here's how it works. Once the chickens are scalded in hot water, usually around 60 degrees Celsius to loosen the feathers, you load them into the defeathering drum. Inside, a series of rubber fingers spin rapidly, stripping off feathers in seconds. Yes, seconds. What used to take one person several minutes now takes just 10 seconds per bird. You get more done with less effort. Most models handle anywhere from 5 to 15 birds per cycle, with cycle times under 30 seconds. That means you can process up to 1,000 chickens per hour with just one machine. And we're talking clean results, over 95% feather removal in one go. The finish is clean, professional, and ready for evisceration or chilling. Let's talk business. These machines typically cost between $300 and $900, depending on size, motor power, and build materials. Some high-end models have stainless steel bodies and automatic water sprays to keep the drum clean during operation. Now, the ROI? Ridiculously fast. If your farm processes 100 chickens per day and you charge a processing fee of $1.50 per bird, that's $150 daily revenue. At this pace, even a top-tier machine pays for itself in under a week. But here's the genius move. You don't need your own chickens. Offer poultry processing as a service to local farms, butcher shops, or independent sellers. You become the processor. You make money off the equipment. You scale with volume. And yes, these machines are widely available. Check Alibaba, Amazon, or even poultry equipment suppliers in your country. They ship globally, often with express delivery options. In short, this machine turns gross manual labor into a streamlined, profitable, almost hands-free operation. Whether you're running a farm or launching a processing service, this is your first step to building a serious poultry business. Machine number 2. Chicken evisceration station. So you've defeathered the chicken, but now comes the most sensitive and hygienically critical part of the process. Evisceration. That's just a fancy word for removing internal organs. And doing it by hand? It's messy, time-consuming, and inconsistent. But with a proper chicken evisceration station, everything becomes clean, fast, and safe. Let's break it down. This setup isn't just one machine. It's a streamlined workstation that includes a cutting table, gut removal tools, a lung suction pump, and even a vent cutter. Each component is designed for efficiency. For example, the vent cutter lets you safely remove the cloaca without tearing the meat. The suction pump ensures that lungs and internal debris are removed in seconds, reducing contamination risk. This not only speeds up your process, it massively improves hygiene. A basic evisceration setup starts around $500. But, for a more complete semi-automated station, expect to invest between $1,000 and $2,000. It's still a modest cost when you consider how much labor and time it replaces. Here's where it gets real interesting. A skilled operator using these tools can process 150 to 200 chickens per hour. That's 3 to 4 times faster than manual gutting, and with far fewer hygiene issues. And if you're running a small poultry business or processing birds for nearby farmers, You can charge between $2 to $4 per bird, including defeathering and evisceration. Let's say you handle 200 birds per day at $3 each. That's $600 daily revenue. Subtract basic costs, maybe $50 to $80 in labor and supplies, and you're easily netting $500 plus profit per day. Your investment in the station pays for itself in just 3 to 5 days. And here's the real opportunity. You're not just selling chicken, you're selling ready-to-cook chicken. That puts you in a different league. Restaurants, butchers, and even supermarkets are looking for reliable suppliers who can deliver clean, prepped birds on demand. And they're willing to pay a premium. These stations are available from poultry equipment suppliers in China, India, and Europe, and many ship worldwide. They're compact, durable, and made for high turnover environments. Bottom line? This station transforms chicken prep from slow and sloppy to professional grade and opens the door to premium customers. Machine number 3. Chicken cutting and packaging line. Once the chickens are cleaned, what comes next? Cutting and packaging. The step that transforms poultry into market-ready products. And here's where small farms turn into real businesses. Enter the chicken cutting and packaging line. This system combines precision cutting tools, stainless steel tables, digital portioning scales, and vacuum sealers into a streamlined operation. Workers can portion out thighs, wings, drumsticks, breasts, or even cut whole chickens in halves or quarters. The best part? Consistency. Every package looks professional, hygienic, and ready to sell. You can build a basic station for about $1,000 to $1,500. But for a fully equipped semi-automated setup with vacuum sealers, labeling systems, and shrink tunnels, you're looking at $3,000 to $5,000. Still, this investment gives you control over both quality and margins. Let's talk numbers. A single operator with this setup can portion and pack 100 to 150 chickens per hour. That's high volume output with very low error. And when you break down the chicken into parts, breasts, thighs, wings, your profit margin skyrockets. Here's how. Instead of selling one whole chicken for $10, you can package and sell the parts for $18 to $22 total. That's nearly double the revenue from the same bird. And people will pay for convenience. Restaurants, grocery stores, and home chefs want clean, vacuum-packed chicken that's easy to store, freeze, and cook. Let's say you process 100 chickens per day. That's around $1,000 in revenue if sold as parts. Subtract about $250 in costs. Labor, packaging, electricity. And you're clearing $750 per day. That's over $18,000 a month, all from a simple station that fits into a garage. But that's just the beginning. With vacuum packaging, you can introduce premium options. Marinated cuts, organic labeling, halal-certified boxes, even family packs for weekly meal prep. Add subscription delivery services and suddenly, you're running a poultry brand. Not just a butcher shop. You'll find these machine components widely available online. Alibaba, IndiaMart, and even Amazon. Look for industrial-grade scales, high-efficiency vacuum sealers, and modular stainless steel tables.
Thank you for joining me on this adventure today. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more business tips and entrepreneurial insights. Until next time, keep dreaming, keep hustling, and keep building the life you've always imagined. See you soon.